Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm bringing a new musician to my channel. They're called Billy Strings, and I'm going to be doing his song Dust in a Baggie." This was the Mohegan Sun Arena at KC Plaza in Wilkes-Barre, PA. This was less than 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. This was requested by Larry Clement. Larry, a little while ago, sent me a email with a whole list of groups and singers and like YouTubers that are making some amazing music that he thought I'd really enjoy, but also that may bring some more eyes and attention to my channel, which would be amazing. Because I'm very close to 10,000 subscribers, which completely blows my mind. I really can't thank you guys enough for coming to my channel and being amazing. I have the best community on YouTube by far, especially if you judge by negative comments, because I have almost no negative comments. The vast majority of you guys are amazing. But I would love for that to happen, because I would love for this channel to become a viable, if not full-on career, at least a viable second, income. Because my my primary income is a very physical, labor-intensive job that is really destroying my body. So I would love to do this because it's music. I love music so much, and to be able to do this is just amazing. So thank you guys so much. I'm very interested in this. Billy Strings, I'm assuming that's not his given name, the pictures I found of him all have guitars. So I think he's going to be a guitar player, singer. This is going to be badass. I'm sure of it, because I've seen so many YouTubers, musicians who are using YouTube to get their music around, and this looks like it's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited for this. Real quick, I did want to remind you, I do have a Patreon. Link will be down in the description. Most of my reactions go up there at least a day in advance, and if you join the Blades tier, you get a patron shout request every month. Doesn't matter what it is, how obscure, how crazy. If you love it, I want to hear it. If you want to donate a little more directly, I do have my PayPal and my Buy Me Coffee links down in the description. And if there's a specific song you want me to get to really quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation. Those requests go straight to the top of my list. I get to them as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. I really can't thank you guys enough for any help y'all can give me. It really does mean everything, so thank you. But anyways, let me switch on over. And here we go with Billy Strings, Dust in a Baggie.
I ain't 77 days,
Bluegrass.
7, 8, and 3. Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. My tweaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the bulb and watched it burn. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
I was not expecting this. I really wasn't. I'm blown away, because I'm at a complete loss. I was not expecting, bluegrass country to come to this to be bluegrass country, and it's a song about drugs too. What was the last line going? That's why I went over to the closed captions. Unfortunately, they're auto generated, and I never use auto generated captions, especially not in music, because they're usually so incredibly wrong. But I think that last line he says, I got 20 years for Dust in the Baggie. And there was some talk about meth, and interesting. I'm very curious to see what the song. I'm actually going to start it from the beginning, because I was just flabbergasted that this was bluegrass. So let's go do this again. I'm not generally into country, but I grew up on country. So I actually do appreciate it really, maybe a little more than a lot of metalheads do. One of my favorite artists of all time is Kenny Rogers. When I can be listening to the most aggressive thrash metal ever, and if I turn onto the radio and Kenny Rogers is playing, I'm going to listen to it. So I actually do have. I'm not a giant fan of country, but I definitely appreciate it. So this and the musicianship in this type of country is freaking insane. So let's start that again. I'm going to try to hear the lyrics. I'm not very good. Just so you know, I'm very bad at catching lyrics the first time through a song. But I'm going to try to listen a little harder because I'm very curious about where this song is going. It sounds like there's a huge crowd.
I ain't slept in 7 days, haven't eaten 3. Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. My tweaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the bulb and watched it burn. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. Papa said I wouldn't be locked up in prison, trouble in hell. But I took that little pop and sucked into my mind was fun. I got 20 years to sit and think of what I've done. This life of sin has got me in, but it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
The mandolin is such a cool instrument.
Well, sometimes I sit and wonder where my...
Okay, I'm very curious. I may have gotten this wrong. I thought it was a single person. Is Billy Strings the name of the band, or is this on the screen? Is he Billy Strings and then he has an accompanying band? Let me know about the other guys in the band. Are they always the same people? Is this an actual group, or is it him with a backing band? I'm very curious because they're so tight. They're so perfectly in sync with each other. I feel like they play with each other all the time. They're always together because it is just locked tight together. So good. That mandolin solo was really cool.
Well, sometimes I sit and wonder where my little life went wrong. These old jailhouse blues have got me singing this old song. My life is a disaster, Lord, and I feel so ashamed. In here where they call me by a number, not a name. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
He's a good freaking guitar player. Little fiddle.
Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. And my tweaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the bulb and watched it burn. This life of sin has got me in. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
Very cool. Very, very cool. See it right here. The page just has him. So I don't. I think he's Billy Strings, but he has that band has got to be his basically the band that's always with them because they are so tight together. That was fun. That was Billy Strings, Dust in the Baggie. It's weird saying that was fun because it was a song about doing drugs and going to prison for it and being, stuck on it. But it's hard not to have fun listening to bluegrass music. It's this weird juxtaposition of the really fairly dark subject matter of the lyrics with this very upbeat, fun music. It's very cool. I love that difference that you feel in there. That was fun. That was a lot of really impressive musicians. The mandolin player was killer. The banjo player was killer with the amazing harmonies with Billy. The fiddle player, badass. The stand-up bass. There's something about a stand-up bass that always sounds very thick and cool. The drums were great. Everything about that was fun. Really, really enjoyed that. That was cool. I really liked it. If you guys liked it, give it a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.